T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Alright, after days of messing with these figures, I'm finally going to review the first female in the G.I. Joe Classified line. Scarlett. She is number 5, as you can see right there. I like that artwork right here. I like this artwork. There's some stuff down here. They give you brief glimpses of what's going on in her life. Since there is no character bio, you have stuff like this. You have to pretty much halfway know some stuff about her. Like, she's an expert martial artist. She uses bow and arrows. I guess that's saying she's a good lock picker. She's a master of unlocking and melee combat. And I don't know what that is. The file is closed, so maybe she's declassified or something like that. But anywho, before we even start, I want to mention that I modified her crossbow. Here's some footage. I'm about to glue this, so I wanted to make sure I have some footage of what this looks like without the little bow part attached. And here's what this looks like before I put the glue in there. It's annoying. I want to put it together, glued permanently. Okay, not only did I modify that, but I also modified her belt because I got tired of it moving up and down. All their belts are loose, so I guess you could consider these and anything they have wrapped around their body as separate accessories. So she would have this, she has a knife right here, a knife right there, a knife right there, and the crossbow. But I glued it right there to her front of her pants so it wouldn't move anymore. But as you can see, like, people were complaining about the gold and whatnot and the colorizations, but to me, she used to have like a bright yellow, like, bathing suit top or singlet wrapped around her army fatigues. I like this, especially in person. I really like all the designs and detail and the color breakup. It's amazing to me that they picked out all of this in all these different colors and whatnot. Typically, with Hasbro, you would only get like 1 or 2, possibly 3 different colors, but it's like red, black, yellow, gold, the light blue right here, then the blue in her joints. And notice this, it looks like she has some type of rocket propulsion in the back of her boots. Just a detail. I'm going to try to hold my nitpicks to the end, or gripes, but 2 of them were this and that. But I've taken care of that. I think they did an awesome job on her face. I like that you can see the freckles and whatnot, and the highlights in the hair. Kind of wish it was like darker a little bit, but that's my personal preference. Things to look out for: this yellow, I put this in my backpack to take it with me to work, and then I noticed she had this like black line on there, and I'm noticing over here stuff like that. I would say if you're moving these from room to room, make sure you have them like separated or greatly protected so you don't have to encounter things like that. I noticed they have like these blue things. I don't know if that's a communicator system, but a lot of them, pretty much all of them have some type of device like this on their suit somewhere. And you can see she still has the ninja stars on her arm like she always has. So that's cool. And all of them, I don't know if I think I mentioned this in Snake Eyes review, but this is always like a softer material. So it's almost like they have soft goods. So it's the softer material on top of the hard plastic. This wasn't a problem, but when I first opened her, and I think this is a running thing, the middle finger and the thumb were like stuck together like that. So basically, I just shoved that in there like it was a Transformer hand. Typically, none of their hands can open. I shoved that in there and got it in there. But since I wanted her to hold other weapons, I wound up popping a little piece, and it doesn't have any problem. You have this hand right there, but let me get into the articulation. The head is on a hinge at the top in a ball. So she can look up, I'm gonna be honest with you, after messing with the Overwatch Genji, I do worry that ponytail, even though it's super crazy pliable, I worry that will stress and crack over time, depending on how much you mess with it. She still has the ball and the base of going up into the base of the neck, so it can rock and whatnot. And the whole, you can just rotate the head, but the whole neck does rotate. So she can get all types of tilts and all that type of SH figure arts action. The arm goes out this far on this side and not as far on this side because of the shoulder guard. Of course, it can rotate. She does technically have a molded in butterfly joint, but good luck getting any use out of that. I don't know if I can warm it up and loosen it up, but yeah, good luck. This thing is I try to groove it in between her breasts, it'll stay there, but as you're manipulating her arms, you're going to be knocking out all over the place. She has the single jointed elbow that bends 90 degrees, and this wrist goes down and up. It's a little bit hindered by the cuff right there. She has the diaphragm ball that bends that far back, comes forward a little bit. She has the ball going up into the lower abdomen, so she can go back more and come forward more, and also switch side to side. And then you can tilt one and tilt the other one the other way to give her a little bit of a sassy pose right there. She does still have the drop down hips like everybody seemed to be having, so she can kick out to the side that much. She can kick forward, even though I glued that, drop the hips down, and she can kick up even more. Of course, the thigh rotation. And I love the way they sculpted her legs and all this stuff right there. Bend that much. Boot rotation. Feet go back all the way. She can come forward a lot. And ankle pivot with peg holes in the bottom of the feet. So you can see this knife comes out. This one looks more like a standard knife. And then she has two knives back here that are exactly the same. This one's more of a combat knife with the teeth in the back, and I've been enjoying making her hold them upside down. And like in front of her, like she's about to fight and whatnot. So yeah, I've been having a bunch of fun posing her. Here she is with her teammates right there, and I'm noticing he has that communicator thing right there. Roadblock has it on his shoulder. Snake Eyes doesn't have one. I mean, they still need to be able to contact him, even if he won't talk back. Because she's a 1/12 scale figure, she can hold other 6-inch figures' weapons. Thank goodness. I bought the Deadly Origin Black Widow so I could specifically give her weapons and whatnot, but now I kind of like Deadly Origins Black Widow, so I don't know. I'll probably still give her this silencer, definitely. And while we have her out here, I like this head swap right there. I've tried several different Black Widow heads on this body, and they all seem to fit. It's just you got to worry about the skin tone, which in this case is not too much of a problem. But I like this head on the body because the red seems to match up with the red in the outfit really well. And I like this athletic, sporty body. Like, it just looks good to me. If I have to explicitly say it, yes, I like this figure a lot. I only have a few minor complaints. Anything that you see me using in these videos from now on, look in my description. I'm not answering questions anymore. I'll put together a whole list of anything that you see that don't naturally come with these figures. It's going to be in the description moving forward. She's an awesome figure. The only thing that I really want, or really would have enhanced my experience, is if she could bend the elbows way more than 90 degrees. They don't have to be double jointed elbows or double hinged elbows, but being able to bend them more than 90 degrees would have been awesome. And I'm gonna be honest with you, there's no reason why Hasbro can't do it. All the other companies that make figures this size, they find a way to do it, but Hasbro just doesn't want to do it for whatever reason. As far as anything else to nitpick about, instead of 3 freaking knives, what does she need 3 knives for? I would have wanted an arrow that could have fit back there to go into the crossbow. I mean, to be honest with you, coming with 3 knives and a crossbow, it's almost like just coming with 2 weapons. Because, I mean, you can pose her with 2 knives, that's interesting, but a gun would have been nice. And any type of storage for the crossbow, like something like a hook on her leg that this could have attached to, or being able to attach it on her back would have been nice. And yeah, motorcycle, that will be in that link that I'm talking about in the description. But outside of that, she's pretty. I like the expression she has. I'm greedy as hell. I would have liked as many accessories as possible. Different hands, different faces. That would have been awesome. But for what she has in the packaging, I do feel I am happy. And I'm happy that I also collect other toy lines to complement this toy line since they're being cheap right now. Maybe they have to prove themselves with this line and then we'll get more. We'll see. Anyway, I like her. She's good. Go buy her. Thank you, Nate's Toys and Collectibles, for supplying this to me. I had to pay for it. But I have a link to his store in the description as well, where you can find this figure and some other cool things, especially Transformers and robots. Thank y'all for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978, out of here. Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.